The sudden collision with a flock of birds caused both engines on the sides of the plane to catch fire and fail instantly. In an emergency, I pressed the restart switch, but the engines didn't respond at all. Soon, a power outage occurred inside the cabin, plunging all passengers into darkness. At that moment, the flight attendants began reassuring the passengers. I immediately contacted the control tower for help, requesting permission to land at a nearby airport. The control tower immediately cleared all runways and prepared for the best possible landing. But by then, the plane could no longer turn around and return.
Cactus 1549, turn right 280. You can land runway 10 above.
Drawing on 42 years of flying experience, I adjusted the best water landing angle and smoothly brought the plane down onto the Hudson River. The river water quickly flooded the cabin, but the entire crew acted swiftly, evacuating the passengers to the outside of the plane. Rescue teams arrived on the scene in no time, and within the shortest time possible, all passengers were safely rescued. There were no casualties. This was the first successful water landing in U.S. history. I became a hero in the media, and for a while, I was the talk of the nation. But I was also met with some criticism, with some people arguing that the plane had enough power to return. Why risk a water landing? The Safety Transport Committee established an investigation team to look into the incident.
We were able to run all the algorithms concurrently.
And the resulting computer simulations of U.S. Airways Flight 1549 showed that the aviation engineers were correct.
There was enough altitude and speed after the bird strike for a successful return to LaGuardia.
Successful.
Facing these cold facts, I began to question whether my judgment at the time was truly correct. I went from being hailed as a hero to being seen as the person responsible for the accident. I went to a bar to drown my sorrows, but the TV was still reporting on the event. Then, I suddenly caught a key word: timing. At the hearing, I raised a question. Even the most trained pilots need time to respond to sudden emergencies. However, in the simulation, the two pilots behaved like machines, not checking for malfunctions, without a second thought, and immediately chose to return to the airport. It was as if they were walking into an exam with the answers already in hand.
You are looking for human error. Then make it human.
I fought for 35 seconds of reaction time. In the next simulation, after a bird strike, I was given 35 seconds without taking any action, then began a left turn to return to the airport. The plane crashed directly into a densely populated office district.